We're talking about a wartime dish, an absolute last-ditch effort to just get something in your stomach. Why are we reviving this recipe? Here be monsters. What's that there coming over the hill?
Kingdom.
Is it a monster?
Make an educated guess.
Another plus side quest. Is that something that unlocks something a little?
Overseen. One way or another.
Typical nobles.
Oh there, Nectarios. I still need to go to the other places. Anything new? This was Cairnorvent. And this was opposite of East Pool. I'll get there when I get there. You, Desiree.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Listen to the Patron's Whisper.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Pillow talk. Such is the renown of Sid the Outlaw that much of my clientele would rather spend their time prattling on about your endeavors than making any endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe at least a portion of my earnings. A particularly enamored sword left this on my nightstand. May it serve you better than it did him. A busy courtesan. Berserker ring.
All
I
yours.
will accept. Expand renown to unlock.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
What exactly is this Berserker ring you speak of? Yeah, I guess I need that one. Heat Wave or Rook's... Wait, don't I have a different... No, I don't. The Berserkers of Southern Ash, known for their fearlessness on the fields of battle, were known to wear these rings not only on their fingers, but pierced all over their bodies from head to toe. Ugh. Scholars now believe the unnatural courage they displayed was a result of extended exposure to the concentrated aether imbued in the jewelry that poisoned the blood of its non-bearer wearers and induced madness that ultimately became associated with battle frenzy. Temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. Yes. Yes. I will happily replace that. That is... does this count as a precision dodge when I use it, I wonder? Either way, that sounds like something amazing. Now,
New billets being
August.
posted every day.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Why is
Something
that?
wrong?
Yes.
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. That normally it only takes a couple of
Blacksmith.
drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling.
You
It's
ain't
like
the
he's
telling
lost
sword,
his
is he?
spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what you say?
He's a blacksmith and,
Fine.
we need him.
If you think it will help.
Knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
The Blacksmith Blues. Ashe. I will listen to...
These guardians of the flame.
Don't worry about it. I'll talk to Vivian in the meantime.
Back again.
You look like
Lord
Christy
Blackfield.
from Dead or
I'm
Alive.
touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer.
I charm
What
the
will it
people
be
I want to
today,
charm.
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
And in more detail, this means... I really like how they've done this.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies.
Yeah, this is kind of a divide by zero.
Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the Blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Justanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the Duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of Duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox
Jerusalem,
Crusade shall
then.
one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
Thank you for understanding.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal.
The aim is to.
Thank you all the same.
But I shall coat
Much
the
else to do
walls
here.
a new crimson red.
Let's see if Jill's ready.
Now, let's go talk to El...
Typical nobles, cowering behind their wall.
In a moment, my love. I need to see to... something What's going on with you, then? Ivan?
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage.
I
I
see.
borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Marlborough?
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Yeah.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Would you please go out and kill some stuff? Since you insist.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine, I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chancer's stew. It was once a favourite among the Gormans of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient.
Meaning it's
A
either
beast,
Marlboro or
no doubt. Most likely
human.
something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
We're gonna be traveling. Okay. To marinate yard chocobo. I believe this recipe with my.
That monster's taken quite
Yeah,
a liking
nope.
to Lady Karen.
He's not a monster. He's Torgal.
Torgal.
And he'd take a liking to you too if you gave him as many nuts as Nan does.
You nutty woman, you. What's going on, dude?
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
No.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
The
Well,
exact
just wants
opposite.
to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was. There.
So you want the cutlass?
Happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right, we're going. I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale.
An ale cloud?
Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself.
We need to
tells
reach
me
for
this is
greater
only gonna get
heights.
worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems.
And
We
ours,
need to nip this
eventually.
in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him.
Wait,
Assuming
cuirass.
you're
I
happy
thought
to help, that
cutlass.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to
I
get to Karen.
don't want to do that.
That monster's taken quite a liking to...
Karen, do you have a moment?
What you want then?
Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Tough luck.
I sold it already.
There we go.
Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels.
You don't
I
travel.
all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. Don't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me summit, though.
Summit.
Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Griffin.
There's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was excited? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern.
I
That
see.
was it.
So the harpy then.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So,
I hate that I have to admit it.
sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Yep. So is this a new hunt or a special quest hunt, or is it one of the already available hunts that I just get to tackle as part of the story if I so choose to venture to side stories? Hello there, little. Ask about griffin sightings. Okay. See, now I get to do this manually. Did I hear you say you were hoping to hunt down a griffin? Well, then I have the billet for you. An especially audible one, the one's called Dosmer, Dosmare, Dusmir. Dosmer. While passing along the trail from Lostwing to Cairn Norvend, one of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong that it bent back the trunks of the old oaks, and heard a cry so terrible that he ran for his life. Questioning the locals revealed that this area was the nesting place of the elder griffin known as Dosmar, however you wish to pronounce it. A beast much hated for its appetite, both for chocobos and for children. Class B. I want to fight it, but I get the impression that B-class monsters might be a bit out of my ballpark in terms of being able to do proper damage to them. However, didn't I just ask about griffin sightings? Do you want me to? It just needed to be added to the board, yes? Cairn Norvend, Westgate, Sambrec. Okie doke. Guess we're Oscar Mike then. Now I can move to the elsewheres of life, so I could potentially tackle the other hunts as well. That's Martha's Rest. I'm going to do this one first, because this is likely the easier one of the two. Is it just going to be this grey look, this overcast, cloudy, dreary grey look for the rest of the game?
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
You, a flesher. It sounds nasty and wet.
Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer, when there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. 3 Reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
We're talking about a wartime dish, an absolute last-ditch effort to just get something in your stomach. Why are we reviving this recipe? Of course, Wait, I can actually use this chance to spelunk a little bit. I'm gonna move here. I will grab my car. And we're gonna race.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Easier time getting around the place. Now, considering I saw this wide open spot here, this looks like a boss arena, honestly. I expect a hunt to show up here, like a mark, maybe another Marlboro. For now, it's empty, but this is too obvious a location. Meow. That's a killer bee. Don't care about that. Grab the shiny. A 5-kill we can once again work towards franchising the entire world with chain stores of my emporium. I don't suppose this is the road to Albuquerque. Okie doke. Now.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
Do you know what you're up against? The chain lightning is pretty handy. Come to think of it, I should look at my abilities and implying you ever stood a chance. Now, if you two are quite finished.
Now, Torgal! It's over. All yours, Torgal.
Nicely done, love. Yeah. Alright then. Unwanted violence. The tails of certain species of scorpion are prized as a delicacy. Huh? The trace amount of poison remaining in their flesh, lending them a certain piquancy. The common marsh scorpion, however, not only lacks a stinger, but subsists on a diet of mudworms and bog moss, lending its flesh an altogether more troubling tang.
I better get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
So, which of the two stingers did I get? Which of the stingers? Tails. I mentioned abilities. I want to see if I can upgrade any of the icon abilities, and I should be able to indeed. So what happens if I were to upgrade this? Upgrade increase number of hits, sure. And that allows mastery. Can I upgrade this? I can. Mastery increases shift distance. Yes, had I known this ages ago, Deadly Embrace. Increases claw range. And this increases number of hits that I can... Yeah, increases number of lock-ons. What is wisdom? I should go for the ones that really matter the most, and that is Heatwave and Rook's Gambit. And Gouge. Because those are the ones that I really sort of... Those are the main... Actually, I think I'll opt for this one first. Increases follow-up strike speed. Increases follow-up strike can be performed by tapping the execute button. Oh, so I can just... Oh, I was always able to do this if I just hammer the... What can be performed by tapping the execute button? Is that the square button or my actual melee button, though? So that just increases the speed of it. In that case, I will opt for this one first. Counter-strike changes. Increases hits. Yes. And then Heatwave, which increases the shockwaves. Okay, awesome. And the mastery just allows me to link him to other icons so I can mix and match later on. Okay, this is fantastic. Save again. And speak with Jones and a hunt board for griffins. I will go to the world map. Use the hunt board to locate the griffin, and we have decided that it was between Lost Wing and Cairn Norvent. So it should be somewhere in this environment. Norvent Valley, Cairn Norvent Gate. So it should be somewhere between this location and here then, I'm guessing, unless... Glorious. Let's give it a go, shall we? Or is it just over here? I'm gonna try here, actually.
Good day to you.
Thank you, Sid. They know me, do they?
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
Was that an innuendo? I think I need to be on top of this thing. This is it, right? I think so, potentially, maybe. No. Anything but. That does beg the question, however. If I need to go that way? That way? That is indeed the way. However, I can't cross through here, so I need to be subterranean? That's the Church of Marika. Yeah, cellar passage. Okay, the cellar, I believe, was this way. Watch this not be where I have to go at all. It's getting dark here, unfortunately. Which make seeing things that much more taxing. Don't worry, Clive, the pace you're going, this will be a matter of hours. Now, ideally, I see a griffin here. But guess what? Only a booksu. I mean, I guess that's something. Magic dash. It will have to do. Yeah, this does kind of suck. I'm gonna try this. And then travel backwards if I'm allowed. I grab the shiny, and can I then go through here and make my way? Open world map. Ah, damn it. Yeah, okay, so I have to go here then. I really, really don't like that.
Good day to you.
Hello. Again.
The crystals we get from the tail.
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
So, this way then? Yeah, I guess so. But bloody... this is also not where I wish to be. Guess I'll chat with you in a hard-bitten villager.
Yardans say the floods are closer than they've ever been. Let the ether turn me from teat to toe, then. I won't be running.
From teat to toe, then. You want to keep your head, is what I'm hearing. In that case, we will take the highway to hell. Yeah, someone who's a professional at video games would have remembered that this is indeed the road to Albuquerque. But alas, I am such a disappointment, even my mama be ashamed of me. What? No, please. Thank you. Please give a shout if you see something griffin-y. Black Widow. Oh, nope. You're right. You're right. Those are the flowery enemies. Also not interested. Is that my griffin? No. That's scorpions. A Karlabov. Yeah, let's just continue this way. None of you look particularly Griffin-esque.
All right.
Yep. A guild book. Oh, I could jump. I knew that. Now, ideally, there is a griffin of sorts in this.
Don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew. You deserve a rest.
Let's be on the safe side of things. Now, if I were a griffin, where exactly would I be? Ah, there we go. Alright, let's give it a shot. Let's just, yeah, okay, let's just keep going eternally. That's pretty good. Actually, really good. Ooh, yes. Go on then. That's... Yeah.
Boy.
Get down from there. I pressed the button though.
All yours, Torgal.
Get some of that. Woo! That really hurt. Okay, this is the part where we do as much as we can. No, let's not do that one actually. Go for this one. That was good. That was good. Noble dive. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, you sneaky bitch. Nope. Yes, that is fantastic. Whew. Why did I only find out about mastering and upgrading? And I mean, I guess it's just, you know, I was so much expecting a mastery to show up after just using it. It's just what I'm used to seeing in, ow, video games.
I'll be fine now. Maruna!
That was a lot of damage. That was a lot of damage. I deserved most of that. Let's see some flames, Mr. Rossfield. Parried all get absolutely rolled. Slap, 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 slap. Go on.
Too slow.
Yeah. Get rolled. The upside to me discovering these combat-related things so disgustingly late is that it does provide me with sort of a revigoration of how fun combat can eventually become, because this was fun. Scarletite. One of the hardest metals known to man, scarletite is highly sought after by those with the means to pay for its exorbitant asking price. A price determined not only by its rarity, but rather due to the fact that a forge must employ no fewer than 5 healthy bearers to produce flames hot enough to melt the ore, at which time it takes upon the deep scarlet hue from which it takes its name. I see. Sorry, girl, but it had to be done, apparently. Bork, bork, bork.
Is something there, boy?
Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, right, me.
Could that be our man?
I saw a shiny here that's... Good spot, Torgo. You're a good boy. Here you go, have a cookie. Have another bickie and be quiet. Tugil, we must expand. Wounded Tanner. Oh, you're the... yeah.
Are you alright?
Of course he is.
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille.
Camille?
I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget.
She is
Bought
not.
a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She send you for a refund?
Nope.
It's not her who sent me.
I want to know your secrets.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best.
I try not to.
I'd love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
Your guidebook?
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well,
one way to find out.
You did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry.
That is true. You can have it.
It's the least I can do.
Just give me some sort of
Short
trophy.
Of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and...
Yeah, I figured as much.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
You.
And thank you.
One Camille.
Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Bloody better. Now, wasn't there another hunt, like, nearby, at Cairnorvent? Maybe it's down here? Because I recall reading that between... Or maybe that was the... No, that was a different... Why can't I have the hunts in my tab here? Why aren't they added to some sort of... Are they in the journal? That would be fantastic. Active quest main scenario completed quests. Of course not, because why would they, right? Why would they be? So that leads me over here. We travel back across the bridge and take a right. If that doesn't take me where I want to go, then I'll head back and I'll take the L. Yeah. Not sure I want to attempt it with as little HP and items as I have. Hey.
straight home now.
A chronolith. Really? Get out of my life.
Get him! Torgal, kill!
Fight another day.
Well done. Now, what does this do?
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working, though.
Awesome, thank you ever so much. Yeah, I guess, an L is to be had. Wait, there was another next to East Pool. East Pool. Directly opposite of East Pool. Let's travel here and see if I probably should have bought some potions, but maybe I can do that. No, no one's left alive here. So is that the dim or is it up here? Or maybe here. Let's just see what we can find. Now, come here, girl. Let's go for a jumble across the water. I like to see America.
Enough of you, are there?
There are indeed enough of them. Ah, there we go.
Be safe.
Alright, is this stupid? Yes. Are we gonna attempt it? Yes. Per favor. Nope.
In this area.
Woo! Nope.
Nice try.
That is good. I think I'll actually rip this one first. And go for a unit break. That's good damage. I'm getting health back. Woo. Oh, I'm happy I dodged that. Ow, I deserve that one. Nope. Ooh, almost. Can we go in for the kill? I think not quite yet. Too late. That was too soon. I like to believe that I can make it. Okay, we go. Die! Oh, wasn't even worried. I don't know what you're so scared about. And a level for my troubles. Awesome.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
Okie doke. Now, back to the airship. You, go and make your bowl of disgust. Don't ask me if I want to eat it. The answer is niet.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
I did indeed.
Go and fill your boots, mate.
Marvellous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
It's not unwanted for a reason.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
I'm not eating this. You go and settle for that explosive diarrhea, not me. Yeah, no. Nope, nope.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm, not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
3, 2, 1. Tarja.
Odin's teeth. What a salt on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid.
Have pity.
You're, welcome.
Yeah.
I must share this gift.
No, you must
I
definitely...
won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's Stew sits before everyone in the hideaway.
I need
A
my
single
people
mouthful,
alive.
And Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
Plot twist. What if he's actually correct? Badge of Metal. Increases defense by 30. That might actually be worthwhile, but I only have the 3 accessories to choose from. I wish I could equip more. Let me get some potions before I forget.
What can I do for you?
I need potion.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
I trust that.
And with a bit of luck, Clive might even find the geezer.
Bloody busybodies, the both of you.
Now, let's put that frown upside down.
How'd it go, Clive? Did
Not
you
as well
find
as-
him, or does the hunt continue?
Hunt
I
has
found
been
him.
discontinued. Man found.
And he asked
Leather
me to give you
obtained.
this, along with his regards.
Treated leather. A sample of supple hide dressed to the artisan Camille's exacting standards. It has nary a trace of the barnyard musk of lesser leathers, instead smelling faintly of rose hips. Okay. Sorry again for my sweaty pocket.
You're joking.
Did you see that smile? He smiles like this. But it was a smile, all
He
right.
said he wouldn't teach you how to work it.
He doesn't
but
have
that if
to.
you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yes? I'll take your word for it.
Listen to him.
Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy.
Happy? Happy as a pig in shit.
Clive, you didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Keep him guessing.
We better keep this close to our chests.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble.
No worries.
Should have kept my moaning to myself.
As I.
Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Better than ever.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
What a happy camper.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks,
Good catching,
Clive.
August.
You've given me my mate back.
Buddy, mate, or mate? Never mind. Drake Slayer's Belt Design Draft. A diagram detailing the steps to craft a belt fit for a hero, necessary to craft the Drake Slayer's belt. You simply love to hear it. Design drafts. You have obtained the design draft for the Drake Slayer's belt. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Black Hammer? Visit Blackthorn in the Hideaway for details on material requirements. Very well.
What do you need?
Use El Forge. Let's see. Drake Slayer's belt. Electrum. And Electrum is gotten from a hunt, if I am to believe that little icon there. That is a strong belt. And with a cry that echoed through the skies, she thrust her sword down into the mighty Drake's nape. Life having escaped the Elder Worm, he went crashing to the sea, where his corpse lay, unmoving yet unsinking. Legend of the Drake, translated by Master Chronicler. Okay.
Anything else?
Alright, so if I'm to believe it, I do the hunts, I get special items, and these items will let me craft the special drafts that I may or may not acquire. Let's see if I have any new electives.
be half as bad without bloody dust.
Complain a little more, please. Now then, that's a lot. An apple a day. Lad from the yard ran up a basket of martels just this morning. Sweet as honey and crisp as a morning breeze they were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know you've done a fine job. Was a time you'd catch none but cits supping on these, what for their foul bite. But for him, it were never about the flavor, but about what they represented, our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud, Otto. Okay? A flame non brighter. My Lord Marquess, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus, but certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. Our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the same man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all the others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and I am proud to stand alongside you once again. Wade. And all quiet in the Dominion. The Dalmegs and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared at the slum curs, but neither wants to make the first move. Typical. It's almost as if they both realize what a stinking pile of chocobo shit they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you appraised, Gav. Honestly, this dude is probably one of the most important people of the entire hideout. Like the current what's the status sit-rap situation in formation truly is priceless. Thank you, Gav. Now, let's check where we can find that last hunt mark, because it might give me the electrum I so desperately need to craft the Drake Breath Belts thingamabob. And don't I have enough
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Desiree?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, so.
A swelling chorus. How much do I have? 145, huh? It used to be I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with requests to sing of Dion the Bold or The Cool and the Severing Girl. But now all anyone wants to hear of is Sid the Outlaw. You have made me a very rich man, my friend. The Merry Mummer. A rose is a rose, orchestrion roll, and an empty shard. I'll take it. Thank you. She's a 350.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
This is going on for a while, isn't it? Let's first listen to what Vivian has to say, because I do quite like
Here
these
for another of my lectures.
Actually, yes.
How may I help you today?
The state of the realm. By speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway's map room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about the current goings-on in Valisthea, revisit any of the Ninetales' past lessons, or take a deeper look at the relationship of those individuals in Clive's orbit. What? A comprehensive grid of important persons and their respective relationships.
I have the details here.
Here you can view a detailed visualization of character relationships in Final Fantasy XVI that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use buttons to cycle through pivotal milestones in Clive's adventure. All I need to know... I mean, this is friendship, right? This is not yet a heart, it's just... You're a good lad, a mate. But this is... Wait, this is... old. Yeah, this is the Night of the Flames. So let's go to present day. Okay. Yes, she is the dominant. And we are best friends. We're traveling companions. Are you actually high on ketamine? Joshua Rossfield no longer actively in my life. Those are traveling companions. I mean, best friends with Torgal. I don't hate this. Clive's faithful friend. He is fiercely protective of him and his allies, loath as he is to lose his best friend again. And never strays far from Clive's side, putting the hunting skills Sid taught him to use in fending off foes and picking up trails. You. Dominant of Shiva and trusted confidant of Clive, leader of the new Hideaway. Together they continue Sid's mission to emancipate bearers and rid the realm of mother crystals. I really do hope that we get to see more of Shiva. I mean, I guess it'll come eventually once we reach Iron Blood territory. The Warden of Eyes, of whom Jill Warwick is the current dominant, with her glacial aspect and ability to conjure boreal boulders from the ether, Shiva's appearance on the battlefield makes her enemies' blood run cold. Oh, unmasked. Masked, unmasked. What? So, the Holy Emperor is not a dominant. Sedolphus, yeah, that's Ramu, but there is currently no Ramu. I wonder how quickly the dominants shift to another better, I guess? I don't know. Because we have Titan, yes, we have Benedicta, she is out of the game, so that's Garuda and Ramu currently down. Then there's Odin, Bahamut, I'm Ifrit, Phoenix. Oh well. Past lessons,
One must understand
lessons.
one's place in the world.
Here you can view a detailed overview of current and past events relevant to Clive's story that updates as you progress through the main scenario. Use buttons to cycle. So I go... following class. So this is just what we're currently doing. Okay.
The state of the realm.
You don't need to tell me what we're currently
ever-changing,
doing.
Clive.
I'm currently doing it. Now, let's view the board. This one. By the way of Cairn Norvin, met with a group of Cursebreakers traveling in the opposite direction and warned of them of a wicked winged harpy on the road ahead. Location Clairview. Clairview, so I was very close to finding it, but I was just on the wrong side. Because I think I have to be here-ish. Here we go, Clairview. So I could have just gone to Northreach, really? Whereabouts in... Let's travel here. Although I don't think it'll matter all that much. Travel to that obelisk. Get on my trusty steed. And smash some buckle.
Look at this place.
Positively filthy. That's a nice structure there.
Good girl.
Okie doke.
Run like the wind.
I see that. Is that the harpy in question? Or is that something else entirely? Can't be too certain. You. There we go. You remind me of the fallen idol from... a mix between an idol and the fallen, actually, from The Last Remnant.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy.
Nope. Way too late. That was very good. That was extremely good. Let's not do that. There we go. Kadoosh. That hurt more than I want to admit that it did. Masterful dodge, to be sure. God damn it. Definitely not. Yep. Cool. I hope this does additional extra powerful damage. That was good damage, all in all. No. I'll claw your eyes out, bitch. Taste of your own medicine and all that. I keep mistiming. That hurt. Like a lot. Good boy. It will have to do. Sloppy as it was. Now then. Clouded Eye. To see the pattern on the surface of this spherical gem shift and twist, one would think a churning storm trapped within. Though it must surely be a trick of the light.
Rest well. I know I will.
I'm sure you will. That is not Electrum. I am sad. I've never been sadder in my life. There is one part of this map that I would very much like to quickly explore before we crack on. Assuming I can even get there. No, even more this way. Get a shiny from trouble and get even... Hey, I saw that. Raptors. I'm not here to fight, I'm just here to explore, don't worry. I was gonna say, there has to be something.
Straight home now.
You insist. Get them, boy. Now then, where was I? I get everything by the tens, but I don't get the impression it's worth all that much, to be honest. Hey, I want to see what that is.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
So I run like the wind, run like the wind. even further this way. Let's see. And I've passed it. God damn it. Into these dark woods, then. Where are we going? I missed the shiny. Honestly, where the hell am I? Uh-huh. Okey-doke. No, 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 no.
Too slow.
Ow. Watch the tail. Too soon.
Too slow.
Woohoo! Can't touch this. Still can't touch this. Torgal, go for the jugular. Absolutely no shot. Griffin's head braid. What? What? Increases burning blade damage by 7%. Huh. While it is true that large felines make a home of the Dhalmekian desert, tale of a flying lion with a mane of living flame and a rage just as hot and fallacious, most likely the result of a chance encounter with a long-haired cat ill-starred enough to have been caught in a brush fire. An excerpt from the Philistine Pilgrim. Huh. I see. Yeah. Yeah.
Good girl.
Oh, that's a cave. Is that a cave? Can we spelunky in the cave? We cannot. Shove the spiders. This adventure is going so far. I feel like I'm going to Narnia. Where are we going? Oh. I knew that.
Word is, the Black Shields took a hiding.
Well then, glad we've connected those two dots. Yeah, in that case, let's just go home. Yeah. Most things done. I will have a chat
We'll be
with...
over soon. One way or another.
Girly. I mean, ready? No, but she'll have to be.
I think so.
Jill, When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
Nope.
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him.
I wonder if you actually
will. What I
will.
need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
It's interesting to hear her just calmly say, I'm going to kill this dude. I'm going to kill this motherfucker. And Clive is like, yeah, alright, go for your life. Where in past Final Fantasy titles, because it would have such a strong Japanese value to it, which is all, live, love, laugh, Tomodachi power, let's try to make him see the error of his ways and see if we can't save him. We now seem to be very set on indeed slaying a particular individual, and everyone's like, oh, sometimes you just gotta kill a man, you know? Don't actually do that. My lawyers made me say that that is not something I condone. The Boiling Sea. I have bought. Wheel. That is a strong mist if you can actually touch it.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist.
Ah.
How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes.
It is a smart... It's taxing, isn't it?
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
You always had to be. Right, she too, right? I mean...
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
That is a neat trick.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath.